Did you ever have a job as a child that was crazy dangerous? Well, I used to get pulled around our hayfield on a steel-wheeled contraption where a fall would have meant instant death. Here's my story. Growing up on a hobby farm in Wisconsin may have sounded like an idyllic life. Rolling fields, beautiful blue skies, pretty farm girls, and a laid-back lifestyle. We raised beef cattle, butchered our own chickens, cut and hauled firewood, and spent days tending to fence lines. But in reality, it was anything but easy. The work never stopped. And as a small operation, we faced an additional set of challenges, mainly the lack of modern equipment that made life easier for the large farmer. Take hay baling season, for example. Our neighbor across the road was kind enough to bring his hay baler over and bale the hay when it was ready. But the work leading up to that was totally on us, and we didn't have the modern equipment to make it easy. For example, without a proper hay cutter, we used our ditch mower on our little Alice Chalmers tractor to mow the entire field. It got the job done, but at a snail's pace. And without a modern hay rake, we had to rely on a contraption that looked like a medieval torture device to get the hay into the rows for the baler. It was called the dump rake. The dump rake was a beast of all steel, wheels included, which used sharp metal tines to scrape the ground and pull the hay into rows. My job was to ride this steel beast as it got pulled behind the tractor and operate the lever to dump the hay when we got to the proper place in the field. Sounds simple, right? But let me paint you a picture. Imagine being perched on a rusty, rattling, all-metal beast with sharp steel teeth below you, being pulled across a rutted, uneven field by the tractor, or our old yellow Datsun truck if Dad was in a hurry to get the job done. There were no rubber wheels to cushion this ride, just solid steel wheels grinding into the dirt. And of course there was no cushioning on the seat. It was an all-steel seat. Every bump sent me flying like a rodeo cowboy on a bucking bull. And the seat I held onto was held in place by one wobbly bolt that wasn't even tightened. So every bump sent you twisting and turning on the edge of disaster. And there were no handholds on this machine. You could hold on to the twisting seat between your legs, or you could hold on to the dump lever. Now, when you got to the place where you needed to dump the hay, my job was to squeeze the rusty release lever on the handle and push the lever forward with all my strength. Because, of course, this handle was counterweighted by all the tines on the back of the rake. So if my grip slipped, the lever would snap back with terrifying force, slicing through the air like the Grim Reaper's scythe right at my face. On many occasions, I narrowly missed losing my teeth or smashing in my face when that lever snapped back. It was chaotic and downright dangerous. If OSHA had ever seen me on the back of that machine, they would have shut down our operation faster than you could say safety hazard or forced child labor. But on the farm, it was just another day. Looking back at our life on the farm, it's a miracle that I didn't end up with more injuries or worse. But that's the thing about farm life. It teaches you adaptability, resilience, and the value of hard work, and maybe a little bit of insanity. Do you have a funny farm story? If so, I'd love to hear about it. Drop it in the comments down below. If you like this video, hit the thumb, hit the bell, subscribe, and as always, sincerely, thank you for watching.